Good afternoon. Welcome to the Toon review for the first international watch along of this current season. It's 3 weeks in and we've already got an international break. It seems madness, but here we are. We're here with it. Not my cup of tea at all. I'd rather be watching Newcastle United play, but we're here for the Republic of Ireland against England Nations Cup game. We'll go for the lineups, but before we do that, I want to add that please hit that like button. It's really important to us. That if you hit that thumbs up, really does help us out, reach other fans, like-minded fans like yourself, football fans, whether they be Newcastle United fans or not. And hit the subscribe button too. We're heading for 33k. It'd be fantastic if you could do that for us if you haven't done so already. Membership's also available by clicking the join button below the chat there. And super chat's also available by clicking the dollar sign. And everything will be gratefully received. And you'll be thanked for it too. And you'll be guaranteeing your comments being read out. Let's look at lineups, shall we? Let's look at lineups. We're honest. We'll do the Irish team first. The Liverpool reserve goalkeeper, Kevin Kelleher in goal. And the Seamus Coleman, who must be 48 years of age. Dara O'Shea, Matt Doherty, Will Smallbone of Southampton, of course. Adam Ida, now of Celtic. Robbie Brady, Lord knows how old he is. Jason Malumbi, I think he plays for West Bromwich Albion. Ogbenny, who's just left Luton for Ipswich. Sammy Smodics, also Ipswich. And Nathan Collins. Subs. Travers, I think he plays for... I'm thinking Bournemouth. I think he's Bournemouth's reserve keeper. O'Leary, second reserve keeper. O'Dowda. Bombardier Badaley. Brown. Evan Ferguson on the bench. Surprised he's not playing. O'Brien McAteer, who I believe plays for... I did see the other day playing, didn't I? Well, whatever. He plays for Leicester, I think. Casey McAteer. Scales, Knight, Robinson, and Parrott. I believe he's a Spurs player. The England side is as follows. No Bellingham, of course. So Grealish comes in for him. Maguire comes in also for Stones, who's on the bench. It's Pickford, Alexander-Arnold at right back. Rice, Maguire, Saka, Harry Kane as the captain. Jack Grealish, Anthony Gordon makes a start. Longer way to start, which he should have made in the Euros. Levi Colwell, I think, stepping in at left back. Mark Guehi and Kobe Mainu to partner Declan Rice there in the midfield. Substitutes for England, Rico Lewis, John Stones, Conor Gallagher, Tina Liverento in the number 12 shirt, Dean Henderson, Konsa, Gibbs White, Angel Gomez, who's a great player, Jared Bowen, Eze, Nick Pope, who got the number 22 shirt, and Madueke. They're the two lineups. Let's do a few comments, See what we got. Let's see what we got. I'm going right to the top. And we've got lots of them, so it's lots and lots of comments. So here we go. Wolfhead Benition's in the chat. John Adams, great to see. Gordon Starr. Yep, indeed. Antacid is also here. Antacid, sorry. Ben Nicholson also. Grealish is a Cammy saying 4-3-3. I think you're probably right. Ian A, good afternoon to you. Who else we got? LG, afternoon to you. On Mondays, good afternoon to you too. He's in America at this precise moment in time. It's on ITV in England. But there you go. Who else we got? Trevor McDonald, good afternoon to you, my friend. Shearer 69. Good afternoon, everybody. Hope we get off to a flying start and our boys get to play. Well, we've certainly got Anthony Gordon starting. Be interesting to see him go. Wolfhead Benition says fans can also catch the contest live online for free via the ITVX app and website. Afternoon to Chippers. Hope you're well. Yes, it's a very, very interesting game, isn't it? A new regime in doing it with England. Lee Carsley. Brummagem, a very broad Brummagem, bright Mortmite, played for Ireland, of course. Afternoon to Keith. Ryan Watson, good afternoon to you. Carl to you. Have we got any Irish people in? Let's have a look. Len White, good afternoon to you. He watched the French-Italy game yesterday tonight. It was magnificent. He was indeed. Absolutely. Played the full 90 as well. It was absolutely phenomenal. Lee Carsley's out on the touchlines. And there's lots of Declan Rice and And Jack Grealish, kind of not very nice things being said about them. Thinking about all the players that played for Ireland over the years that were English, they've got a bit of a cheek, to be fair. But there you go. David T. Tonali back heel flip. A thing of beauty, indeed it was. Seacrest boxers. What channel? Sky channel we're looking for. You're not ITV, mate. Kevin Halligan, hope you're well, mate. Ali B. People are saying about England. Lee Carsley not singing the anthem. They're about to come out and Ireland have a Castor kit. Wow. That doesn't. I mean, England Castor for international level. I'm not sure about it. People talk about the Tonali back here. He had an absolutely fantastic game last night for Italy. He really did. Lasted the pace fantastically well. Channel right, afternoon to you. Northumberland Rock Hopper. I know it's England, but if we sign Anthony from Man U, I will leave football and take up gardening. Has there been talk of that, have there? Pete O'Keefe, afternoon to you. Mark Singleton and down there on the south coast. Adnan Ali, good afternoon to you. People are talking about that assist of Tonali's. Asula scored for Denmark, apparently, says Ali B and Snoozy, of course. Dave, good afternoon to you. Rabbiting on, afternoon to you. Who have got now? John, afternoon to you, my friend. Tony Gray, can you put the score at the bottom of the screen? No, it's at the top. God, I'll put it on my backside if you want. Pablo Honey, good afternoon to you. Julie J, afternoon to you. Bob Black, good afternoon to you. Agent Tech Streams, good afternoon to you. Bobby P, good afternoon to you. Lots of people in, very surprised. 370 of you, all ready for this international game. This should be interesting. Samsonite Dove. Ireland England is an interesting lower league game, isn't it just? Yes. Peter Griffin says, did you see Gordon's cheeky dig at Southgate in his ITV interview? Yes. Being monstered, England should absolutely slap the Republic of Ireland. However, if Kane plays centre-back like he did in the Euros, it would be 1-0. Probably. Yeah. Who else we got? Anybody? Claire G, good afternoon to you. Kit Cole, good afternoon to you. Predator, afternoon to you. Or evening, afternoon, whatever it may be. What else we got? Paul Pop, afternoon to you. He looks like he's an Ireland fan. He's got Dublin and the Shamrock sign. So, Monty Magpie, afternoon to you. Baz down under, got up to watch Gordon. Indeedy. Paul Stevenson, good afternoon to you, my friend. Looking forward to your commentary, Billy. Always a great show. What else we got? I bet they get their tops torn on about the Castor tops as antacid. And Sophie Olin, afternoon to you. Good to see Gordon starting and love to see Billy seeing us through. Well, yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Kevin Hawthorne, good afternoon, good morning in Lakeland, Florida. John O'Shea supporting the Irish manager, who's a foreign manager, isn't he? I don't know where he's from. He's Scandinavian of sorts. I don't even know what his name is. Shamrock Balls, come on, Ireland. I do think England will win 2-3-0. Trent is starting, yes. Bobby P, yeah, I got a shout out. Yeah, everyone gets a shout out on here, mate. Bossman, good afternoon to you. Boring international football, mate. Well, it is. Christina Johnson in Tennessee, USA. Down, Tennessee. How are you, Christina? I hope you're well. Chippers, here's the thing. Bossman, why aren't you watching the cricket, mate? Been watching it all day. C15 Rise on like the starting 11 bar Maguire looks refreshed at the back. Yeah, James Allett, good afternoon to you. Should about just get through the comments just before we start, actually, guys. David Noble, good afternoon to you, my friend. Icelandic manager, yes, indeed. Lord knows what his name is. Joe Wilkinson, evening, afternoon, whatever it may be to you. It's a 4 a.m. kickoff down under. And there's the Irish fans there, all resplendent in their green tops. And Anthony Gordon's the first in line. And it's Mr. Higgins, isn't it? President Higgins. A fine gentleman. I like President Higgins, Michael Higgins. Very funny. Very, very witty fella. He really is. Tom Lynch, good afternoon to you. Gilly, hello to you. And that's everyone's comment done. Indeed. And the Irish fans are cheering Michael Higgins going across the line. I'm trying to get this sorted out here. Get round, you tosser. There you go. I think when they get to Grealish and Rice will be booze. I think we've just gone past Rice and there was booze. At the moment, he's talking to Levi Colwill. Harry Maguire, ready to shake his hand. President Higgins. Indeed. Now, the Irish PM is a funny guy, so David T. That's Simon Harris, isn't it? Wack Yang, good afternoon to you. Ray Fagan to you too. Yeah, I think Keir Starmer's meeting Simon Harris today, and I think they're both at the match. Interestingly enough, one of the perks of the job, I guess. And here's the referee. And then Michael Higgins will get to the Irish team because Seamus Coleman is waiting for him. And the Irish mascot's in front of the players. And Michael Higgins is hugging the Irish team. Ah, dear. James says, looking forward to seeing Gordon. It's fine. It's about time. John Mitchelson, a legendary captain of Liverpool, Ron Yates, has passed away today. Yeah, good player. Ron Yates, good centre half. Shankly's captain, wasn't he? Before Emily Hughes took the job. Andy, good afternoon to you. Well, Michael Higgins has taken an awful long time getting along the Irish line. I've got to say. He's about 4 players in, and he's chatting to Seamus Coleman about something. He just shook Will Smallbone's hand and probably said to his to the captain, I didn't know that fucking... I swore there, sorry. I didn't know that fucking John Joe Shelby played for Ireland. That's a terrible accent, but there you go. Here's our Benny. Good job Dan Bird isn't playing. Oh, Higgins, he likes his rabbit, doesn't he? He's the Irish president. They've got a T-shirt, but this is the Irish president. And he's been president for years. I like him because I once saw him on an interview call someone a bunch of wankers. I can't remember who it was, but it was someone he didn't like. And he not politician speak. He called them a bunch of wankers, which was hilarious. And he's now on 2 sticks, and he's making his way back to his seat in the stands, and we're going to have anthems now. One time, of course, the English anthem wasn't played in Ireland for the rugby games, and they have done the past few years. So different times now, of course. And last time England played in Dublin, of course, it didn't finish. It only got a few minutes in before the fans kicked off. But now it's interesting to see if they're going to sing the national anthem. Jilly, good afternoon to you. Hope you're well. Well, Grealish is certainly singing it. In fact, they all are. Declan Rice is belting it out. Ooh, that will rankle. Lee Carsley isn't singing it. And Jordan Pickford's managed to get his arms around both Harry Kane and the player in front of him. Don't forget, of course, no spoilers. If I am ahead of you or behind, if I'm ahead of you, it don't matter. If I'm behind you, please don't shout out scores. Please. There's an English fan there wiping tears from eyes after watching that. Thingy Bob. Looney Toon, good afternoon to you. We have an Ireland fan in. Good stuff. Another Ireland fan. Claire G says no need to boo. Apparently, they're booing from the Irish fans. I'll be interested now. I mean, the Irish players will sing this because I'm not many. Certainly not the manager. Anyway, Shambok Ball says ex-Newcastle man David Kelly scored to put Ireland 1-0 up and the England fans kicked off. I remember that. Yeah, I do remember that. Poker Pay, afternoon to you. Singing the national anthem should be mandatory for selection. LG thinks 3-0 to England. David Addison, good afternoon to you. Paul Rowland, afternoon to you. Kit Cole says that Euro failure, Harry Kane gets rewarded with a start and the captaincy. Hope Carsley is brave enough to sub him if he gives his usual lethargic performance. Well, it'll be interesting if you see that. If he does, we should have kicked off already. Actually, we're a minute over time. I think Michael Higgins has delayed the kickoff by a minute or two. Looney Tunes says Ireland score first and go on to get beat 5-1. Ian Fleming, good afternoon to you. Tom Lynch, I'm neutral, English and German answering on my mum's side. Northumbrian and Irish on my dad's. There you go. And ITV have gone to an advert. Of course they have. Of course, the Channel 4 experiment's now finished and we're back to ITV. There we go. Mike Wagstaff, good afternoon to you. Now then, everyone from Sunny Darlow looking forward to this game. A first for an England game for a long time. Yes, Dorch Mag, afternoon to you. Alibi says Kane is shite, but Watkins and Tony not there. So, yeah, and maybe Tony will never be there again. Anyway, Kane and Coleman are shaking hands. They're still at the middle of the pitch. It's a terrific stadium, the Aviva, I have to say. Anyway, here's the lineup. Kelleher in goal. Coleman, Collins and O'Shea in a back three. Brady, Malumbi, Smallbone and Doherty in a middle 3-4. And then the Schmodics, Edat and Ogbenny up front. Quite a good front three, to be fair. Robbie Brady's got to be 128. I'm amazed that Ida gets in ahead of Evan Ferguson. I really am. And the England team looks like a 4-2-3-1. Pickford, Alexander-Arnold, Maguire, Gahey, Colwell, Mainu Rice, Gordon, Grealish, Saka, Kane up front. That's the England team. And Ray Fagan's in sick. Good stuff. Lewis Adams got into you. I'll be interested to see Angel Gomez because he's a really good player. And one I'd like us to sign, actually. Ex-Manchester United, but of course he was in Lee Carsley's in the 21 side. Looks a really, really good player in it. There we go. So, Ireland kicking from left to right as we look on the TV screen. And it looks like it's going to be England to kick off. Black armbands as well as for the Sven Goran Eriksson, I guess. And England will kick off, and it's going to be Kobe Mainoo to start us off. So I need to press play on the thing when it starts. And if we are ready to go. The referee's delaying things even further. Waving at both goalkeepers are ready. And Mainoo standing there waiting to take the kick off. And again, this referee is so efficient already, I can see. And we're off. And England have the ball already. It's back to Mark Gahey. He goes square to Harry Maguire. Harry Maguire for Mainoo. He's been pressured and almost loses it. Royce tidies up for him. Back to Gahey. Eda was under charge there. Back to Pickford, who's keeping it calm. Bit press coming on from the Irish. England get out of it quite nicely. And it's with Mark Gahey at the precise moment in time. No, I'm glad I'm not listening to it. Sam Matterface is bloody awful. Colwell at left back to Maguire. England yet to be kind of the only ones that touch the ball. But there's been a good press from Ireland initially, but they've laid off it now. And it's currently with Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold looking for a long pass for Gordon. Gordon gets to it, take it down nicely. Getting into the area, Anthony Gordon. And the rest give a free kick. What for? One of the Irish players appealed for handball, and the ref gave it. It didn't look like handball to me, but anyway, free kick to Ireland. It's Heimer Hal-Grimson is the Irish manager. Of course he is. Kevin Kelleher comes out to take the goal, the free kick. Good goalkeeper, him. Very good goalkeeper. Liverpool reserve, of course. He'll be looking for a move away at some point, I imagine, with Mohamed Asfili now taking over after Alisson leaves. Headed on, it's into the path of Malumbi, cleared by Gordon. It's going to be a corner ball, I think. A bit of a punch-up side there between the 14 for Ireland. And it may have been Gordon, actually. Well, I'm not sure who actually went out, but they have to give a corner. Interesting. This referee has started horrifically. Anyway, it's going to be an in-swinging corner from Robbie Brady, who's, well, been around for a long time, shall we say. Going to be an in-swinger. Nathan Collins in there. Dara O'Shea. Also in there. Big men. In it comes. Looking for an Irish head. It did find one in the end, and over the bar it went. Ricocheted off onto the head of the 14. I don't know who that is. He wasn't expecting it, and he kind of put it over the bar, but flicked on from the 10 onto the head of the 14. I don't know who that is, but there we go. So it's T-Rex with a goal kick. Oh. Long, well, it goes long, and it's to Alexander-Arnold. Inside it goes to Saka. Saka, what's a terrible pass, and it's cut out by Doherty. And off Saka it'll go for an Irish free throw-in. Not been great, this, has it, so far? Few mishit passes. Lee Carsley didn't look very impressed, I've got to say. Robbie Brady will take the throw-in. And it's going to be a long one down that left-hand flank. Looking for Smodics. Was it Ida? And it's just run out of play from the Irish player. It'll be an England throw-in. That's Smodics, isn't it? The 14, I think. And it will be a throw-in. Crowtail says, from a selfish point of view, hopefully England get big. Sack Carsley in a point Klopp, and I win 200 quid from Ladbrokes. Interesting. Colwell has it. Pressure coming straight on there from the number 7. Will be an England throw-in. Doherty, of course, the Wolves, Spurs, Atletico Madrid player. And England play it away, just in aimless, really. Gordon will chase it. O'Shea gets there first. Chested down from Maynard, not great. Smallbone picks it up. Good interception from Maguire, though. Maguire, well, he's lofted it. A Peter Kay style, and it's a race between Coleman and Gordon. And that's a good free kick. They both know each other very well from the Everton days, of course. But it looked like Coleman was running in treacle there. It did give him a shove in the back mind, and it will be a free kick to the Irish in the right back position. Which Kevin Kelleher is coming out. Dean Mayer said to you with the 2 super chat, the only time I'll cheer against Billy coming Ireland. Well, fair play, chat. Foul there on Mainu. Will be a free kick to England. Thanks for the super chat, mate. Really appreciate it. And Mark Gahey will take it all the way back to Maguire, who, of course, missed the Euros. Should be missing this, really. Gordon back to Grealish, who dropped very deep. Good play from Grealish, though. Give it to Mainu, who goes backwards again. to Harry Maguire. Got the option to go square, but instead plays a long ball to Gordon, who's got a lot of space within two. Gordon has it on this left flank. Coleman comes towards him. Gordon's gone into the area on his left foot, crosses it, looking for. Oh, it's just too high for Saka. Alexander-Arnold will pick the rebound up. Good play from Gordon now. Cross comes in. Gain over the bar. Good move from England, and Anthony Gordon, very, 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 very promising there to get in the box on his left foot, get a nice cross in. Really good play from Gordon. Attacking play, not scared. On the outside of Coleman, great little cross, just slightly too high for Royce, who'd come in late, but a good cross from Arnold. Found Kane, who should do better, really. It's a free header, and it's over the bar. Centrally as well, did no direction to it whatsoever. So, poor there from the England captain. Would expect to have scored there. Anyway, Ireland do play it out, and it's with the 7, who I'll keep forgetting who it is. Goes all the way back to Doherty, isn't it? And that's going to be a corner kick. Or should be. Interesting to see what the referee's given here. He's told him to set the goal kick again. Interesting. Yeah. Kelleher hoofs it long. Gahey wins it in the air. Smallbones wins it also. But he's headed it out of play. Will be thrown to England on that right-hand side where Alexander-Arnold will take it. Smallbone is very John Joe Shelby-ish. Even has a number 8 shirt. Long throw. That's a foul on Grealish. From the 22. I think it's Collins who stepped up and just pushed Grealish over, basically. Trent has it inside to Mainu. Mainu's been pressured by Smallbone, goes back to Guehi. And England will start from deep. And talking of deep, here's Harry Kane in his own half and playing a pass out for Saka, which is cut out. So that was a waste of time, wasn't it, Harry? Once again, with his thinking he's annoying. Great heat as well. Into Alexander-Arnold, who plays a really good ball to Grealish. And Grealish can get us set up. He's got a Colwell on the outside. Grealish maintains his attacking run and gives it to Colwell inside for Gordon. Gordon plays it back for Mainu. Mainu has it square to Rice. And Rice can go further across the pitch to Trent. Trent has it with Saka outside him. Guehi behind him. And here's Guehi now. And it's now with, I think that's Mainu. Now it's with Colwell. Grealish has swapped with Gordon, it looks like, for this precise moment in time. Little 1-2 with Grealish and Gordon. Well played. Grealish can come back to Gordon if he wants. He does do. Gordon cuts inside, goes back. Colwell. Good play from England, that. Nice bit of play from Grealish and Gordon. Terrible pass from Mainu. He's intercepted and goes back to the keeper, Kelleher. But again, promising stuff from Grealish and Gordon. Smodic did well to get in there and get a foot in. The Ipswich player, of course. We saw him last year at Blackburn against us in the cup tie, of course. Paul is currently with Guehi. Now Alexander-Arnold. England starting to get a bit of a foothold in the game now. The initial flourish of Ireland, the flurry that we expected, did happen, and they looked quite dangerous for a short time. But England have now started to take control of the ball. Grealish has it back to Colwell, and this is what we're going to see a lot of English possession. I think it's what they can do with it. Is the question. Grealish. Of course, another one that he's robbed there. Good tackle from Doherty. And Ireland are pressing. A ball goes wide for Smodic. Smodic cuts inside, shoots. Parried away from Pickford, right to the path of the 20. Ida, I think that is. Goes out to Doherty. Doherty will, well, he's Meg Colwell. Grealish stepped in. Did really well. Good effort from Smodic. And a poor save there from from Pickford. Very much like Pope did today. But Ida couldn't get it into control and did little with it, really. Gordon has it. I've missed the trick here. Gordon on the right-hand side. It's just Kane. Took forever. Rice 1-0 England. And Declan Rice has scored, and he's not celebrating. Interesting. Gordon was heavily involved in that. But we need a bit of a England granny, I guess. Let's have it. Yeah, Anthony Gordon was set free from a great ball from Trent. He was one-on-one with the keeper. It was blocked. Gordon went and retrieved it, squared it across for Kane, whose shot was blocked, but it fell to Declan Rice. He buried it top corner. Good goal for England. And Declan Rice, in respect, did not celebrate. There you go. But Gordon, again, did really, really good stuff. We nearly got Daisy as well at one point there. It's not used to having an England goal to celebrate. But there we go. 1-0 to England. And Declan Rice, predictably, with a goal. He's very, very slow there, but he did win it and strengthened off Ida. A terrible touch from Main, who loses that, and now he's in the box. Small bone, and the ref's going to give a free kick. Terrible from Mainu there. He had a poor start of the season, and Rice gets booked. But it's terrible from Mainu giving him the ball, giving away the ball on the edge of the area. Terrible touch. Benny steps in, and Mainu went straight over the top of him and gets booked. He's been absolutely dreadful so far, Mainu. Free kick to London, a really promising position. They've got some free kick specialists as well. Robbie Brady's no slouch from here. Small bones there as well. Dean Mason, respect to Voice there. Fair play, well done, England. €2 super chat. Thanks, Dean. Thank you very much for your second one. Yellow card to Kobe Mainu. Terrible touch. Anyhow, Robbie Brady is dangerous from here, as I just said. And if Smallbone is John Joe Sharvey, so will he be. So it's the left foot of Brady or the right of Smallbone. Pickford is very, very concerned, and so he should be. Jack Grealish is playing the draft excluder role. And there's 7 men involved with this wall here, England. 1 line behind and 6 in here. So Pickford is very worried. If I had the brains here, they'd look square, because I mean, there's that many people in the wall. Gordon's marking one shot, comes in, it's blocked by the wall. Thought to Brady, well, it's a complete F up there, and Rice has it. And can free Gordon. He's got Saka right, Gordon left. Will he go for Gordon? It's still Rice. Goes to Gordon, slightly over it. Gordon to the far post, and Kane! Good save from Kelleher. Kane once again has missed. That's 3 chances missed now. Now it's with Mainu. Square, he goes to Grealish. Grealish further wide for Rice. He might have a dig. He doesn't. He goes for Saka. His clubmate. Good block from the Irish defence. Sliding in goes Rice. And it's cleared. And it's a run here for Ida. Strange bit of play. But Ida does get the ball. Ref's get a free kick. Afternoon to you, Charlie. Hope you're well. But Kevin Kelleher saved all in there. Brilliant play from Rice and Gordon again. Gordon's been in everything England have done so far. Gordon's ball back for Kane was on a plate. And he couldn't finish it. That's 3 chances Kane's had, and one, of course, the goal came from. But he also had a header, a point-blank header that it wasn't even on target. At least he made Kelleher make a save that time. But he was about 3 yards out. Should have scored. Paul, kick afternoon to you. England on the attack now with Saka. Everything's come down this left-hand side so far, and Saka's hardly seen the ball. Mainu to Saka, and now Rice. He's been very involved also. Trent switches play to Guehi. He's got Grealish just in front of him, and he's got Gordon to his left, and he goes to Gordon. Gordon takes control with it. His right goes back to Levi Colwell. Colwell has Mainu inside, and that's where he goes. Cody Mainu spreads it further wide to Guehi. Looks like all all 10 outfield players win the Irish half so far. Here's Maguire. Really overhit that pass to Grealish, and Grealish is fouled by Seamus Coleman, and it will be a free kick to England. Which is taken from Colwell to Mainu, now to Rice, back to Mainu again, and back to Colwell, where it started. Will he go wide to Gordon? No, he steps inside, goes to Mainu again. Mainu with a floaty ball inside, he's overhit that straight into the arms of Kelleher. Once again, Mainu gives the ball away. Long ball from Kelleher, looking for Ida. Leap from Maguire wins it, but it's from Smallbone, nods it forward for Ogbeni. Good challenge in from Colwell. Now Saka. Saka goes back to Rice, and now it's with Guehi out to Colwell. Colwell steps inside and goes back to Harry Maguire. Kane's come deep yet again. Piss off up the front, Harry, you're a striker. And they ignored him this time. Colwell goes wide for Alexander-Arnold. Trent has it. Back inside then for Rice. Little 1-2 with Grealish. Back to Grealish from Rice. The two players who are getting booed from the Irish fans. They're working in tandem there. Maguire to Rice. And now further wide to Trent. Walking pace from England. A bit of pressure comes on from Smodix. He just squares it back inside. Mainu and Rice exchanging passes. Mainu back to Guehi, and then Rice, and then Guehi again in England. Well, this is the same sort of stuff we saw at the Euros. Going nowhere fast. Here's Gordon on the halfway line. Can he inject a bit of pace into it? No, he doesn't. He goes back to Colwell. And now Guehi. Saka's come very deep to receive it. And he's at walking pace. England trying to pull the Irish out, of course, and they are coming out in time now. Grealish with a great little touch. Gordon didn't anticipate it. Coleman stepped in, back to Kelleher. He went. Kelleher's got his foot underneath that one. In the air from Mainu. Now Guehi. Well, it's well played from Ida, but that's brilliant. That from Guehi. Or it's Mainu, in fact. Brilliant play from Mainu to win the ball back. Nothing wrong with Gordon, apparently, from what I can see. Here's Colwell and Mainu. And now Rice. And England come from deep. Harry Kane again has come very deep, but is again ignored. Guehi to Mainu, to Colwell, and then to Grealish. Now, will Grealish spark something here? Goes back to Mainu. Good ball. Good play from England. Kane again gives the ball away. Mainu steps in, but Ireland do come away with the ball this time. Everything's breaking down with Harry Kane again. Ogbeni inside for Ida. Good first time ball to Doherty. He's robbed. Now it's Kane who's in the centre midfield. Good ball for Gordon now. Gordon down his left flank. It's on his own. He's got Saka in the middle. Coleman comes towards him. Goes back to Grealish. Grealish's first touch ain't great, but he did well to get a little pass in. Kane didn't anticipate it. And it's brought away by Collins. Nathan Collins plays it square to Brady. Long ball from him, straight out of play. It will be an England throw-in. First 20 minutes have been pretty good for England. We're 1 up. Trent's taking forever to take this throw-in, and in the end he played it long to Harry Kane, who's come really deep yet again. Pathetic. as if he's the only player that can do that from midfield. It's ridiculous. And then Maguire decided to go the other way, and he's gone forward to Gordon. Gordon's got 2 men. Well, he has one. Doherty's helped out. Here's Kane. Square to Grealish. Grealish has got players outside of him. We'll come back to Colwell, and Colwell goes to Mainu. Square to Guehi, and now Saka. Back to Guehi. Wide to Trent. Trent has it now. Smodix comes towards him, so does Brady. Just lays it back to Saka, and then Guehi. Good little turn from Mainu. Mainu's pass weren't great, but it did go to Rice in the end. Rice will come backwards, surely. Now he goes back to Trent. Toying with the Irish here. Smallbones, well, there'll be a foul in a minute because they're going to make Ireland mad. $10 super chat from Claire. Thanks for watching, Billy. It isn't televised in Canada, no problem. Gordon, little touch to Grealish. England trying to be too clever there, and Ireland down on the break here with the 14. I couldn't remember who that was last time he touched it. Anyway, back to Benny. And it's robbed. Gordon. Kane's foul by Smallbone. It'll be a free kick to England. Kane yet again in that ankle roll in midfield. But Smallbone wouldn't have none of it. And he just took Kane down. Will be a free kick to England. We're halfway through the first half. I was about to pass over to Stato there, but he's, of course, not with us today. Mainu. Wide he comes for Colwell. He has Gordon further wide if he wants to use him, but doesn't. I don't think Colwell's passed the ball to Gordon once here today. Interesting. Maybe he wants Cole Palmer on. Or Eze. Trent has it. Now Rice. The obvious ball to Maguire here, and that's the one it plays. Maguire has it. Further wide it comes to Colwell. Now Grealish. Grealish has played pretty well so far. He's architecting lots of stuff. Colwell. To Guehi. Now Mainu. Rice. Good bit of play from Rice to get away from Smallbone. Rice, now it's with Grealish. All the way back to Colwell in England. Just, well, just controlling possession. It's quite boring, actually. No real effort to get any goals. It's trying to pull Ireland out of position here. Colwell has it. Back he goes to Maguire. This is very Southgate-y, I have to say. I agree with DJ. Here's Mainu. Inside for Kane. Kane comes backwards to Colwell. Now Grealish. He has Gordon to his left. Don't think he's going to go to his left, or will he? Yes, he does. It's Gordon. Going against Seamus Coleman. Back inside for Mainu. Nice pass from Gordon. Now it's Kane. He's, again, really deep. Rice. And now Guehi. Centre half. Good ball. Saka. Saka on the far side. Cuts inside the defender. Plays it. Well, Rice is waiting for it. And Smodix nips in with a bit of industry. And cleared it for a throw. Good play for Smodix that to get in and help out. But England do have it still in a very advanced position. Trent, Mainu. Industriousness. What sort of word is that? England again playing it with the centre halves amongst themselves. Maguire and Guehi exchange passes. Now it's wide here for Colwell. Kane, who's come deep yet again, wants to be involved in everything. It's Harry Kane's ball. Good interception there, but England do get the break. Smodix tries to dive in on Rice. Wide it goes to Trent. Rice again. Mainu. Little 1-2. That's good play. And another 1-2. Rice plays it to Grealish. 2-0. Really good goal from England. And Jack Grealish, well, he is celebrating. He doesn't give a monkeys. Whereas Rice was very respectable. Jack Grealish is not. Needs to jump on to the England fans. Good goal. Really good goal. Rice is heavily involved in it. A good finish from Jack Grealish. And it's what's been deserved, to be fair. I guess we need a bit of granny for that, don't we? England granny. Yeah, it's a really good goal, that. Little 1-2s with Rice and Mainu and Saka. Squared back. Great finish from Grealish. Really good goal. And Lee Carsley's Rangers started pretty well. Yeah, both Irish players have scored. Yes, English-Irish players. But instead of Rice was very respectful in his celebrations, Jack Grealish, he was the opposite. He went bounding towards England fans. Yeah, well played, Jack Grealish. He's had a good game so far. Long ball from the Irish, looking for the far side where I think it's Ida has gone out there. Adam Ida, the Celtic player, of course. It is Ida. Little clip in, looking for the run of Benny, but it cuts out, and England will come away with it with Grealish. Nowhere to go, but he goes back to Colwell. Ball, good track from Gordon. It was really hard pass, and Gordon decided to go motoring. Got Smallbone on him. Smallbone just pushed him over, and the ref gives a free kick, and quite rightly soon. It should be yellow card for Smallbone. That's his second one. It was like that in the game against Hampton, wasn't he? A dirty twat. Ah, see, he needs yellow card for that. It's his second one, ref. Judy Jason have 7 Eurovisions to our 5. The same bloke sang most of them, didn't he? Anyway, England do have the ball with Mainu, who's come into the game a lot more since his early start, where he was pretty poor. Grealish has it. Got Doherty with his back, and he just plays it into, and in the end, Doherty brings him down. It's Coleman, in fact. And Jack Grealish is laughing. Of course he is. Hardly touched him, to be fair. At least Jack Grealish just have green soles on his boots. Anyway, here comes England again with Guehi. Wide he goes to Rice, who's in the Alexander-Arnold role, and there's Alexander-Arnold in the centre role. He was looking for a long pass, but in the end he squared it to Colwell. Harry Kane's come deep, and it's a race between Doherty and Gordon, and Doherty just wins this one. Why Harry Kane is getting away with back here is ridiculous. Guehi with a really good bit of play there at the back there. Pickford to Maguire, and now Colwell. Long ball, looking for Gordon. It's intercepted. That's gone out of play from Coleman. Will be a throw into England on the halfway line. Mainu being chased by the 14. I don't know who it is, but he's a ratty little so-and-so. It's whoever's playing centre midfield with Smallbone. It's Malumbi, isn't it? Anyhow, cleared away from Collins, but in the end, it's with Smallbone, who hooks it forward onto the chest of Trent. Little pass forward for Mainu. Mainu's got Colwell. That's where we'll come, unless he goes back the other way he does, and gives it to Grealish. Grealish has been very, very, very noticeable. Missed him in the Euros, actually. Here's Trent. Oh, it's a bastard nobody. Where Harry Kane should have been and wasn't. Unbelievable. On Benny. Comes inside Colwell, and Colwell fouls him. Will be a free kick. Anyway, here come the Irish with Matt Doherty. Grealish intercepts and plays it to Mainu. Mainu square for Rice. Rice with Smallbone, and Trent gets in the way and helps him out, actually. Now Saka, little ball inside, surely to Trent. There's Trent. He's got Collins at his back. Collins as well to defend him and shepherd him out for a goal kick. Good defending that. Did really well. Well, ITV showing the Bulgaria-Northern Ireland game tomorrow. Interesting. And Portugal-Scotland also tomorrow night. Anyway, long clearance from Kevin Kelleher. Poor header from Kane into the path of Ogbeni. Ogbeni's got the overlap from Doherty here. She's not to go from Kane's come back to defend. There's nothing. Cross comes in. Oh, it's a poor header from Ida. Really poor. But good play from Ogbeni. But Adam Ida was dreadful there with his header. And Harry Kane again getting involved defensively and messing up. Now, if Lee Carsley's got any bottle about him, he tells Harry Kane to play in centre forward, and that's it. Stay there. You're the number 9, not the number 6, not number 4. You're number 9. Stay there. Stop getting involved defensively. Been absolutely dog shit so far. And then Gehi, who has played pretty well, but it's a poor pass from him, and it's cut out in the middle of the park from Malumbi. Plays it wide then to Brady, back to Collins, and now Coleman. Pressure comes in from Gordon. Oh, we nearly got him as well. But it was a rush pass, but good play from Ida. But he's muscled off it and mainly does really well. Now Saka. Saka's got a square ball to he goes to Grealish, could have gone to Rice. Gordon's in back here. He's gone for Kane instead. Kane. Now Gordon! Oh, good defensive play from Collins. Got the sting out the shot and into the arms of Kelleher. Oh, that could have been a penalty, referee. Good defending again from Nathan Collins, though. Been outstanding for the Irish so far in the back. Pickford has it now in the England goal, and he plays it to Harry Maguire. Colwell. Been promising in his start at left back also. Maguire and Colwell again. Now Grealish. Always available, always wanting the ball. Inside from Mainu. Mainu will go back to Guehi. Forward he comes to Rice. Trent square of him. Trent has it. Comes all the way back to Harry Maguire. Bit of pressure coming on from Ida, but it's forlorn. Grealish got the win from Gordon. Will he play him? He probably will go for Kane instead. No, go back to Mainu. Mainu then for Trent, who's in the centre midfield at the precise moment in time. Looking for a run. Plays it forward for Grealish. His first switch ain't great, but he does maintain possession just about. Wide to Saka he goes. Bukayo Saka. Squared up by Robbie Brady. Inside for Mainu. Mainu's gone back to Trent. And it's all a bit static from England. Mainu again. Small bone pressurising him. Guehi. And now to Rice. And then further wide then to Trent. Trent comes back. It's just a case of trying to draw the Irish out here. Here's Colwell. And now Anthony Gordon up against one-on-one with Coleman. That's what he wants. Goes on the outside. Little bit of skill. Comes back. Gives it to Mainu. Little back flip from him to Grealish. Back to Gordon again. It's good play this from England. Little ball for... Well, it's good play from Saka. Saka just gets it, but poor from Saka. Small bone intercepts and clears it. To nobody in particular. I would have wanted a free kick there for foul on Ogbeni. Didn't get one. England have the ball again with Grealish. Grealish studies where we can go and goes back to Guehi. Guehi out to Trent, looking for the run in behind of Rice. Gets him. Good defending there this time from Doherty. I think no, it's not. It's what's his name? O'Shea, Dar O'Shea, who looks very Irish. He has one of these Irish faces. Dar O'Shea. I think it's at Wolves now. Certainly was at Burnley last season. And it'll be an England corner. Who's going to take this? It's going to be Saka in swinger. England have Kane, Maguire, Rice all in there. Grealish on the edge of the box, looking for the head of Maguire, but it's cleared away. Further flicked on from Smodics. Nice little header from him, actually. Smodics again. But it's covered from Mainu. And Mainu decides to go. Well, he's chipped one out to Saka. Good play from Mainu, that. And Saka can have a run at his fullback for the first time today. Double cover, though, so comes backwards. No bot there for Saka. Could have had a go at him there, but doesn't seem to be the way in this England team. Grealish. Been really good, Grealish, so far. Trent. Now Gordon. Big is under control. Goes back to Mainu. Mainu goes further back to Maguire. His good teammate, of course. Maguire studying his options here. Goes back to Mainu. Mainu has Grealish to his left, but he goes all the way across to Guehi in the centre circle and going into the Irish half now. Here's Maguire. Colwill. Well, that's poor. Poor from Colwill and poor from Gordon between the two of them. But there's pressure on Kieran Keller here from Gordon. Oh, he nearly got him. But he did rush the clearance and England get it back with Trent. Now it's with Saka. He's got room to run into. Cuts inside Saka. Looking for Kane. Keller comes out. And it's hoofed away. Panic stations there from the Irish, but this might fall from here. Good play from Maguire. And then further on from Colwood is a foul there on Grealish. Silly foul, really. I think it's Malumbi. No, it's not. It's Matt Doherty. It's got to be old. It's got to be hard for old habits to die hard. This England team. I mean, in the under-21 tournament, Gordon played as a false nine, didn't he? And I guess Harry Kane's got that role now. But still, it shouldn't be happening, should it? Anyway, Trent's come all the way across here to take this free kick. It's going to be an in-swinger, looking for an England head. Well, it's over the head of Maguire. Can him jump. Slab head. Here's Mainu. Trying to find a back Paul. He gives it to Jack Grealish, who's very, very noticeable. Now Rice, who's also been very noticeable. Here's Saka. Smodics comes to get him, but Saka toys with him a little bit. Back he goes. Trent, over the head of everyone, trying to do fantastic splitting pass over the top of everyone. Hit that one, Trent. And Carsley's giving him a bit of a chat there. Long clearance from Kevin Kelleher. Header from Guehi. Good header from Malumbi, actually. Good challenge there on Saka. Ireland can come now with Ogbeni. Gordon tries to get back goal side, does get goal side, and in fact, forces Benny to go all the way backwards. Good play from Gordon. That in the end, he does go past him. Grealish continues to press, square to Malumbi, and further on the far side where Robbie Brady is. He's got a nice left foot, but it's charged down from Saka. Oh dear, bad foul that. Referee plays advantage. Grealish has it. Grealish has only got Kane in front of him, so Grealish will win himself probably. Here goes Grealish. He's got 3 against him. Goes wide to Kane. Kane on the cut inside. He goes, well, good defending from Seamus Coleman. Harry Kane goes to Seamus Coleman. That's a race that would take a long time to finish. Harry Kane doesn't look like scoring, does he? He's going to be, but he's going to score, no doubt, at some point. There'll be a penalty at some point he'll nip in with. But been poor first half. I guess you could call this a professional 45 minutes from England. 2 good goals, controlled the possession. Very rarely looked at any problems. But Trent's come across to take this corner. The ball doesn't look actually in the quadrant here, but Gordon comes short for it, draws a player out, and then Alexander-Arnold does nothing. No, he does. Looking for an England head, finds only Irish one. Grealish has Gordon left if he wants him. He does. Here's Gordon. Back to Grealish. Toying with, that's poor from Grealish. And a good tackle coming in now, and England do win the ball back. And for some reason, it's on ITV and it's streamed. Will it be a free kick to England? No free kick here. It's with Trent on this left-hand side. Ball comes in, it's a poor one, and Harry Kane, token effort to get to it. No point passing it an inch in front of him. Anyway, Ogbeny's going against Mainu here. Ogbeny's got Mainu for pace. Ogbeny gets to the far post and crosses it. Will it keep in? Smodics will keep it in just about. He goes away back to Seamus Coleman, who's not been, well, it's Matt Doherty. 2 men go for the same head up, falls to Coleman now. And now Brady. Brady looking for an Irish head, finds only Gahey, and it will fall to Anthony Gordon, who has Smodics on his case. And he goes back to, and his foul there from Smodics, ridiculous foul, and left his foot on there. Should be a yellow card, that, for little Ipswich Town for carrot crunchy knob jockey. Very poor. Knew exactly what he was doing, right in the back of him there, into the back of his hamstring. Well, Levi Colwell is talking to the ref about he was being strangled in the box there. Right, cut it out in the chat, please. Pickford has it. 45 minutes almost up. Mainu. Kane. Mainu again. Slows it down. Plays it back to Rice, who floats it for Colwell. Gives to Gordon. Gordon got one-on-one here if he wants it. Doesn't use it. Goes to Grealish. Now Trent, who's floating all over the shop, although he hasn't contributed much to it. Guehi. Take 10 out, Adnan. We've got 1 minute of injury time, which I haven't actually put on, have I? Which I need to. There we go. It's nearly finished now. Forgot all about that. England just playing with the ball here, just waiting for the half to end. Rice. Trent just stand on the ball, literally stand on it, and the referee will blow up for half time. England 2, Ireland 0. 2 goals for England from the Irish lads, strangely enough. Blazing Nature thinks Gordon will stay at home for the Worlds. Absolutely not. He's been one of our best players, Blazing Nature. So absolutely not. I don't know what you're talking about, mate, to be honest. Kane and Colwell shite. Colwell hasn't been shite. Mainly started proving. Yes, I agree with that. Best average apart from Royce, Grealish and Gordon. It's bearded monster. Yeah. I think Colwell's been okay, to be fair. Ireland's going to play hurling second half. Score will be 3.142. Says Bandit. Anyway. Yeah, goal first from Declan Rice. Nice goal. And then second one from Jack Grealish. Declan Rice, with respect for him, didn't celebrate. But Jack Grealish certainly did. Anyway. And Sophie on a good job, Billy. Much preferred to the Swedish commentators, I can tell you. 100%. Blazing Ace thinks he's awesome about Gordon, but I think his confidence is not due to you as well. He hasn't been tonight. He's had a really good game. And yeah, he's been, again, and I've said this a million times before, just a dreadful player for England. Wants to do everything himself, doesn't he? He's just dreadful, isn't he? And I know he scored goals galore, penalties against San Marino and stuff, and he's just scoring off his arse and things in major championships. But I think we could be so much better with a decent centre forward. I really do. But there you go. That's just my opinion. Nobody would agree with me than the pundit was. They'll probably tell you now at half time how great he's been. Ian Wright and Roy Keane. Len White says, much better than boring Southgate. It is indeed. It is indeed. I need to go to the toilet. I'm on my own. So what I'm going to do is play something on a loop for 2 minutes. I could play my song. No, I could just hang on. Sod it. Yeah, sod it. Just hang on. Tie a knot in it. Talk says Kane doesn't belong there. I agree. This might be controversial, but I reckon this also shows you don't have to try and fit Bellingham and Rice on the same side to have a decent midfield, says Keith. I think you can give Bellingham the Grealish role and play it like Grealish does. If I'm perfectly honest. I'm not going, Ollie. Mark says Gordon proper form with back for Newcastle. I just went out. Yes. Baz says Tony's the 9, not in the squad, and one will kind of doubt when now he's gone to Saudi Arabia whether he'll be in that thing. David says just put the Tonali flick on loop. I would if I could, but I can't. Wacky Angle says, what other English strikers do we have that could do a job at international level? We have tons of them. Yeah, I agree. We haven't got anyone, have we? Watkins, I guess, but he's started the season poorly. I can't really think of any. Callum Wilson, I guess, but he's always injured, so he can't be in. Then you've got Tony, who's just gone to Saudi Arabia. And then you're down to the realms of Eddie and Nketiah and people like that, aren't you? So, I don't know. It's a tough one. Gilly says, put Granny on. Gilly, sorry. It's me says, Gordon seems to be drawing defenders away. If he breaks free, it could be a goal for him. Yeah, I agree. People are telling me to piss in a bottle. I haven't got any bottles here. I'm not going to do that anyway. I was contemplating doing it. How way, man? Play goals galore. Well, I haven't got it here, have I? Oh, goals feel like goals galore is. Oh, dear me. Anyhow, got a gun, got pizzas in the oven. A little private joke there. Oh, dear me. Alexander says Gordon looks back to himself a couple of times. Kane got his way. It looks like we're being joined by Paul when he gets his camera sorted. Although maybe not. When I see his picture, I shall see. People saying go to the toilet, you'll be fine. I'm okay. Honestly, I'm okay. Things ain't as bad as what they could be. Are you there, Paul? No, it isn't. He's just pissed off. Anyway, Christian says, well done, Gordon. The attacking beast now in the northeast. Yeah, he's had a good first half. And Acid, I've timed him out, and I don't think he's come back since then, so don't worry about it, mate. He's gone. Don't worry about him. Tammy Abraham, Simon says, yeah, that's another one, yeah. There's another one. But, I mean, even he's not done a lot, has he? Ollie says Hall was slotting at his left back. Yeah, in this kind of game he would. Kevin says go to the Bogman. No, I'm all right. Solanke, yeah, there's another one. Solanke, yeah. Yeah. He's had a good game in the internationals. He did. He scored 2 goals. Outstanding. Outstanding. Calvert-Lewin. Stato's going to join us. Well, he's away. Hello, Stato. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. Yourself?
I'm fine, mate. What's your thoughts on Harry Kane?
I mean, everybody knows my thoughts on Harry Kane. I think he's a clinical striker, but I think to progress the national team, we need to maybe retire him. As clinical as he is, to win a trophy, we need an entire system like Spain had. You can't have any passengers, and Kane can be a passenger when the games are tough.
Oh, he has been today. It hasn't been tough. He's missed 3 chances. He's been dreadful. And
today's not been good.
Because King Hoddle says, Billy, go to the toilet and stay there, mate. Your views on Kane are laughable and ridiculous. It's just about sheer hatred because he's better than Shearer. Yeah.
I mean, nip to the loo if you want, and I will talk about Kane for a few minutes.
Yeah, go on then. Off you trot. I'll see you in a minute.
I mean, so for King Hoddle specifically, again, Kane has got world-class attributes, and he puts up the numbers in the Bundesliga. He does it for Bayern Munich. But it's about more than that. It's the same reason why Callum Wilson has his limitations for us. Now, I'm not saying that Callum Wilson is as good as Harry Kane. Absolutely not, because of course he's not. But he's that similar profile of his legs aren't what they used to be. He doesn't contribute as much to the overall team and the system, but he's quite clinical. Well, he's very clinical. And I just feel like if we're going to progress internationally, we need an alternative solution, and it's definitely not Kane. So, bear with me 1 second, guys. So yeah, Kane, I don't think is the solution long term for us. He's still good, definitely good enough for the next 1, 2, possibly even 3 years. As a fantastic world-class player. But again, we've got 2 years till the next international tournament. Might we not be better off trying to sort of bleed some new blood? Is that the right phrase? Whatever it is, just play some proper centre forwards who are a bit younger, give them the chance, bed them in, get them used to the system and the style. That was kind of just my general thoughts on it. I think Billy would tend to agree. So we're not disputing how good Harry Kane is. He's fantastic. But yeah, thoughts on the overall half. A little bit frustrated Gordon couldn't get a goal. I thought he got into a couple of, well, maybe 2 or 3 good opportunities, to be fair, good positions. Couldn't bury it, a couple of blocks. Grealish has been really good. I definitely think the setup helps Grealish 100% because he can float. Levi Colwill is a left-footed, competent player, whether he's a centre-half or a full-back. We never know. Just talking about Levi Colwell, Billy, about how he's very much the England version of what we're doing with Lloyd Kelly, if that makes sense.
Yeah. I think he's been quite good.
And I think it's allowed Grealish to play well because Gordon's obviously been a nightmare for them. They have to be very careful and overcommit bodies to his runs. Levi Colwell's solid, and it allows Grealish to just kind of float, progress the ball, be annoying, which is kind of what Jack Grealish used to be good at. So, dare I say, we've found something decent there. I mean, it's what Foden possibly struggles with because he's maybe not quite as physical as Grealish. We'll see.
Well, I was going to say things we missed from the Euros. I think Jack Grealish is the biggest thing. He's been outstanding.
Yeah, but not in the role. I think in the Euros, if he would have taken him, he would have used him as a wing option. It wouldn't have been how he's playing today. And the reason he's playing like that is A, it's Ireland, and B, the system is completely different. It's a nice system though. I don't dislike it. I think it's interesting.
Apart from the Kane dropping deep bit, that's the only thing I don't want to see.
Well, that's why we need a different centre forward.
Yeah. I agree.
Because at least we've got runners in beyond with Gordon, but they're terrified of him.
Kane's awful, mate.
I said in my description like 4 times that Kane is world class. He is. Doesn't mean he's the right player. You know, Germany binned off a few big hitters, and their national team really struggled for a while. They should have binned them off sooner. It doesn't mean that players aren't good players.
If I was England manager, my first thing would have been to take the captaincy off him and leave him out of a couple of squads. Would have.
A couple of comments about Gehi as well. Yeah, he's looked
very good.
Really steady. There looked like there were a few cobwebs for the first couple of games for Palace, and everybody was kind of like, ooh, he looked really fine. He looked fine for England. The first touch, the getting rid of the pass under pressure, he was solid. Everybody's looked pretty good, to be fair.
Mainly started slowly, but he come into the game as it went further on. Rice has been really good.
They did try to bully Mainu a little bit in the first 10 minutes. He's not let it get to him. Rice has been fantastic with some of the link-up play.
Yeah.
More link-up play again in the first half here than he did in the entire tournament. So I feel like, again, it's really difficult because have they taken the stabilisers off, or is it Ireland, or is it a bit of both?
I
think it's probably a bit of both.
The one that has disappointed slightly has been Saka. Very rarely been involved, has he?
He's been okay. I think we're very left-sided. It's a very lopsided approach that we're taking. Grealish wants to drive left. It works when Rice drives to the right-hand side. But Trent wants to be on the ball a lot, and maybe Saka isn't the best option in this system. It's only 45 minutes though. I'm sure he'll be fine. We'll have to wait and see some more minutes from him.
Yeah, but Anthony Gordon, of course, been very, very good, hasn't he? Been involved.
Well, he needs to try and get his goal before he gets subbed off.
This is true.
He needs to get it in the back of the net because he's getting opportunities he needs to do it. He needs to start putting up numbers for the national team so he continuously gets picked and he gets closer to that starting spot that he really wants. He's got to score in games like this.
Right, I've had the pleasure of watching Kane live at White Hart Lane. We've all seen him play, mate, lots of times. He is a special footballer. Missing the word needs out there. The best playmaking number 9 in the world and a Spurs and England legend.
We don't need a playmaking 9. We need a 9.
He's the only playmaking number 9 in the world. He's a centre forward. Playmaking.
You've got Rice and Saka that play harassing possession-based football at Arsenal. You've got Gordon who plays a pressing game with us. Grealish control from City. Like, if we want to play that way, we need the centre forward that's going to play that way as well. Really. Bastanin
says, "Hey, it's only Ireland. It's a local derby. The Irish get up for this game. They really do. And
they were very unhappy with us in the first 5 minutes with the booing.
We haven't beaten them over there for years and years and years. Years and years and years and years and years.
I've got to disappear because we're going out with family members. I just thought I'd jump on for 5 minutes and give you a break.
Thanks, Stato. Really appreciate it.
Take care, everyone.
Hello, mate. See you later. We're not far from the start of the second half. Can't see any changes so far. Yeah. So there we go. Hi, Jopadoni. Hope you're well. Yeah, Kane's out there. He's the captain. He's a fantastic, fantastic finisher, but he doesn't put himself in the positions where he can finish. He's England's record goal scorer. Yeah, but he had to play against San Marino and stuff like that. And, you know, he's not. He's not the greatest England player. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Anyway, England won't be kicking off. It's Ireland who's going to kick off. Maybe Kane will score a hat-trick second half and I can apologise to you and say I was wrong, but can't see it. Anyway, need to kind of get ready for this clock, don't I? Which I'm about to do, because Smallbone's about to set the free kick, the kick-off. And when he gets going, I can start the clock. There we go. We're off. Long ball from the Irish, looking for Ida down this side. Alexander-Arnold with the ball back to Pickford. As Pickford takes into control and plays it back to Gahey. Gahey has Rice available. Good availability from Declan Rice. Here's Grealish. Wide for Gordon. Gordon has two men in the box. Kane's one of them, and the other one's Saka. Gordon goes on the outside. Good defending out from, I think it was Doherty. Ex-Spurs legend Doherty. King Hoddle. Oh, dear me. You haven't got over last Sunday yet, have you, pal? Anyway, it's going to be a corner. Gordon's at the far post. And it's going to be Trent with an in-swinger. Here it comes. Looking for the head of... Well, it's a penalty, that ref, surely. I mean, Benny is basically manhandled Maguire to the floor. Ref's not having any of it. I mean, Smallbone's got a hold of Kane, but that's a penalty. That's 6-1 after, isn't it, though? Ball is back with Pickford anyway. Pickford nearly got caught out there, but he played to Trent and now to Gahey. Down the line. Looking for Kane, but O'Shea gets in front of it. And Ireland win the ball back, but, well, Ireland win it back at a cost. It's all the way back with the keeper. Nearly robbed by Grealish there, but Ireland do maintain it back with Doherty, back to Kelleher. Long ball forward. Towards Grealish. Coleman's there. Collins comes across and nods it away. Where Mainu has it. Little flick over his head. Good defending by Coleman. But well played from Carwell. Maguire trying to escape the attentions of nobody in particular. And it's with Mainu, who's kind of stationing on the ball at the minute. For Mark Gahey. And now Rice, back to Gahey. Bit of pressure came on from Brady there. Now Kane. Back to Gahey. And now back to Pickford. Maguire, wide to Carwell. Gordon, inside for Mainu, and now square for Trent. Trent in the centre midfield role again. Play from Rice, they did really well. Little 1-2 with Kane, and Kane's lost the ball. Not opinion, fact. Anyway, here come England again with Gahey. Alexander-Arnold, Mainu, Grealish. First time he's had the ball second half. Been very bright. Alexander-Arnold, Trent plays it square for Rice. He's also been very good. Big, long, confidence, cross your balls onto Gordon if he wants to play it. Doesn't know, plays it safe, goes back to Maguire. Now Mainu. England just maintaining possession here very easily indeed. Here's Rice. And now Saka, who we've seen very little of, going up against Brady. Comes inside, comes infield, Grealish. Now Trent. Trent goes past Smallbone. Smallbone fouls him. That's his third or fourth in the match, and it'll be a free kick to England. Very central. Could be a chance for, well, it's a bit further out. It's about 40 yards from goal, so it won't be a shot. This will be lumped in the box, I think, for the big guys to have a jump at. Alexander-Arnold in very colourful Adidas boots. He's got Kane, Maguire. He's gone from Maguire to the far post. Not in back. It's a good header. No one anticipated it, though. But Maguire wins it back into Gordon. Well played, Maguire, that. All the way back he goes to Trent via Colwell. Now it's Declan Rice. Ball, that's a poor pass from Rice, trying to get inside the fullbacks. Cuts out, though, from Dara. Oh, what's his face? O'Shea. It's with Grahey, and now it's with Declan Rice, who's very advanced. Cuts inside. He's got Gordon wide. Goes to Gordon. It's cuts out, but he gets there. Gordon comes inside. Plays to Grealish. Good play, this. Grealish can get the cross in. And comes all the way back to Colwell. Mainu to Grealish. Now Maguire. Wide to Gordon. Gordon's got one man to go at, and it's Matt Doherty. Should be able to get past him. He's shite. Plays it inside. Saka come all the way across here. Now Rice. Saka. Poor from Saka. Just loses the ball. Will pressurise Kelleher. Well in from Colwell, but well played from Ogbenny to get away from him. Will play it down the bottom here for Brady. Doesn't do that. Trying to do all himself, Ogbenny, unfortunately. Collins to O'Shea. Wide for Brady. Ball down the line, looking for the win of Smodics. Guehi will let that one out for a goal kick. And it'll be a goal kick to England. Here's Trent. That's a great ball to Saka. Inside Brady, did really well. Saka's going at the O'Shea. Trying to do a bit of trickery with him. Goes on the outside of him. Will he get a cross in? A good block from Brady who got back. Will be a corner. Good defence from Brady there to get back. Lovely bit of play to get Saka free there from Trent. Beautiful pass. So Declan Rice, who was taking the corners and the Euros, isn't taking them today. It's Saka. Lots of big men to aim for. Anyway, it comes. Looking for an England head. It's a poor corner. Cleared away. Will fall for Harry Kane. No, it doesn't. It falls for Ogbenny. Grealish wins it back, though. Good pressure from Kane. I will give him credit there, but the rest of a free kick. There's an injury in the area. Seamus Coleman's holding his ankle. He was also holding his head for a bit. Don't know why he stopped play there for an ankle injury, I'm sure. Has he broke his leg again? Hope not. Where is Seamus Coleman? Well, I don't think it's a broken leg. And now the Irish, the Irish coaching staff have got pulled the players over. The management's saying an awful lot, but they're not in the game. They're really not in the game. It looks like Seamus Coleman might have to come off here. Well, they have Matt Doherty on the pitch. I guess they can put someone more attacking on. He looks in a bit of distress, I have to say. He took his boot off and everything. Well, they're bringing on O'Brien. Oh, I'm not sure. Did Maguire catch him? Not sure. Not sure, but it looks to be an accident, but it's come off bad anyway. O'Brien, I believe, was playing in France last season. And then Coleman's got to his feet very gingerly. Without the need of a stretcher. Whether he continues or not, I don't know. They've got O'Brien, the lad that was at Marseille, I think he was last year. He hasn't given the captain's armband to anyone. He hasn't put his boot back on either, so he's coming off. If the fourth official can get his boards right, yeah. So O'Brien comes on. And the armband goes to Nathan Collins. And the sub is Doherty's off and Knight's on, whoever he is. Anyway, we haven't been playing for such a long time, so it's a goal kick. Somehow they got a free kick for that. Amazed. Pushing the back there on Gahey, that the ref didn't see, but Trent steps in. Benny against Gordon, yeah, only one winner there. And it's Anthony Gordon, strangely enough, but steps in from the Irish defender. This is a recipe disaster here. Gahey does really well there, despite Harry Maguire trying to get in his way. Gahey was calm and collective there. Cleared from Trent anywhere. Jason Knight plays for Bristol City, says Keith. Wow. They've stooped that low, have they, the Paddies? So that's a bit indictment. Bristol City players, good roof. Anyway, here's on Benny, who's an Ipswich player. Going up against Colwill. Good ball back. Smodix! Ooh, that was close. Should have scored. Should have scored. First real chance I've had. On Benny against Colwill. Picked out Smodix, who was totally unmarked, actually. His shot's gone just wide of the post. I think Pickford was struggling there. And it will be a goal kick to England, but that's a warning. That's a real warning. Rice. Back from Trent to Maguire. Pickford almost took it off Maguire's toe there, but Maguire starts to look shaky, actually. Here's Colwill. Back to Maguire. That's it. Keep giving it him when he looks shaky. That's just what you want to do. And now it's with Mark Gahey, who hasn't looked shaky. He's looked really, really calm. Now Rice. Back to Gahey. Square to Maguire, and England trying to force the Irish to come and pressure and find the space in behind them. But at the minute, it's not working. Long crossfield ball from Trent to Anthony Gordon. Takes down his chest. Going up against Ogbenny now, who's in the wing-back role now. Gets a push from Ogbenny. Ref says nothing. And he goes back to Colwell. Colwell into Trent. Tried to flick it round the back there, but it's deflected off. Well, Ogbenny keeps it in. Thought it was going to be a throw-in, but it was off Malumbi. Headed from Maguire to Grealish. Mainu, and it's going to be an England throw. Sammy Schmodix. Not your archetypal Irish name, that, is it? Yeah, here he is playing for Ireland and nearly scoring for them. Anyway, this is Robbie Brady, who definitely is Irish. Formerly of Hull, of course, and many other clubs. O'Shea goes back to the keeper, Kelleher. And long ball looking for Ogbenny on the far side. Ogbenny keeps it in, nods it inside for, I think that's Malumbi. Back to Ogbenny, going at Colwell. Gets a shove from Colwell. Ref says play on. Wouldn't back though. Poor from Colwell that. And now it's with Smodics in the box again. Lays it off and poor effort that. From Malumbi over the bar. So I agree, Keith. We are starting to look a little bit sloppy. Not been great this second half, especially since the stoppage to Coleman's injury. Ireland have come into the game a little bit here. Trent has it down the line for Rice. Rice pressured by Smodics goes to Saka, who's pushed over there. Will be a free kick, foul by Brady on Bukayo Saka. And Lee Carsley just about to take another strepsil out of his pocket. Maguire to Gahey. Down to Trent. Down the line, he goes to Saka. Saka takes it on his foot, goes past Smallbone. Backwards, mind. Goes past him again, just for fun. Smallbone's going to kick him in a minute. Rice, really good play that from Rice and Saka. Trent, back to Rice. Now Mainu. Rice. Mainu was fouled there from Smodics. Off the ball. Ref allowed the advantage. Oh, that's terrible. That's terrible from Trent there. Giving the ball away in the penalty area. Trying to be too cocky. Smallbone has it. Now Malumbi will come back here for Smodics. Smodics looking for a cross to absolutely nobody in particular. And Trent needs a good talking to there. That was really, really poor. And he's apologised for it. And you're quite right. Baz down under. Grealish and Gordon have disappeared. They've stopped coming down that side. They're going down the right side, aren't they? For some reason. All the good stuff was going on the left first half. The Irish fans are enthused. They like what they're seeing in the minute. Great out to Trent Alexander-Arnold. Nice bit of play from Grealish there and Colwell. Grealish is running at them. Got Gordon wide if he wants him. He's fouled there. Ref gives it as well. Grealish isn't happy. Yellow card there for Malumbi, I think. Well, he's all over him, pulling his shirt, trying to rip his shirt off his back. Look at that. Ridiculous. Malumbi plays for West Bromwich Albion, I believe. I think it's a player called Malumbu years ago, didn't they, as well? Interesting. And a yellow card for Malumbi, who isn't very happy about it. And it's a really piss-poor free kick. Ends up out of play for a goal kick to the Irish Republic. Pressure coming in on Kelleher from Grealish. Bit of rough and tumble there with Ida. Well played though from, I think is that Rice? No, it's Rice. Certainly wasn't Maguire. And Rice receives it from the keeper. Here's Rice getting pressure from Smodics. Does really well to get away. Good header though, but it just falls off Smallbone, who's lost the ball. Trent goes all the way back to Pickford, and it's a very poor quality second half, I have to say. Maguire wide to Colwill, and off on Benny for a throw in. It didn't go out of play. Grealish. Well, I think it's a free kick to the Irish. Grealish and Malumbi. It's not Malumbi this time. It's the 17, whoever he may be. O'Brien's come forward. Ida's in the box also. Big men in there. O'Shea also there. And Collins, the captain. Smallbone and Brady over it. Smallbone's been absolutely dreadful. And it's going to be Brady with in-swinger. And it comes in looking for an Irish head. Only finds the head of, I think it was Mark Gahey with a header. And it went over the bar for a goal kick. It was offside, I think. Colwill it was with a header. I think it's going to be a free kick to England for an offside. Or foul, yeah, it's a foul. But Colwill did well to get his head to it. And now can England actually get out of the half here? Well, Smallbone takes it off Rice. And Ireland have it in an advanced position, actually. It's Malumbi going against Trent. Trent just takes it off him. Plays to Rice, back to Guehi. And England, with a bit of endeavour, can get themselves out here. It's Grealish who picks it up very deep. As Kane square if he wants to use him. Goes wide for Saka. Saka with a great bit of skill. Foul there from Brady. Should be a yellow card, that one. And it will be a yellow card to Robbie Brady. Totally sold by Saka. Brilliant. I wonder if I'm going to bring Jeff Hendrick on. I wonder if he's still in the squad. Hope he is. Anyway, free kick to England, which Trent's going to take. Oh, it's a poor one from Trent. Straight down the neck of his teammate, Kevin Kelleher. Yvonne says Mo Dog is taking a nap and it's much more exciting to watch than this. Well, England are pressurising here. Rice wins it really deep. Saka, well, he's going all over the shop here to no one. Now Grealish got Gordon wide. Here's Gordon, bends it. And straight, powder puff shot from Gordon. Straight to the arms of Kelleher. Rice is injured here. Won the ball back really well. And it fell. I think he's hurt his ankle. But the ball did get pushed over from Grealish to Gordon. Gordon had a go on his right foot. Never going to score there. Yeah, hit that like button, people. There's nearly 600 of you in and not many likes, apparently. So hit that like button. It takes a mere second. Rice's back to his feet, anyway. And we can continue with long ball looking for the run of Ida. Smodics, actually. He's gone central now. Maguire goes back to the keeper. And Pickford plays it wide here for Trent, who doesn't keep it in. Throw to the Irish, taken from Brady into Malumbi, back to Brady, pressurised from Rice, who looks full of running. Now Kane wins the ball back. Rice leaves one in there on Brady, and it will be a free kick to the Irish. Bit of a revenge mission there from Rice on Robbie Brady there. "70 minutes gone, no changes yet for England. It's even gone past Eddie o'clock, so Lord knows what he's doing here. Anyway, Will Smallbone has come to take the free kick. Definitely a John Joe Shelvey. Poor man's John Joe Shelvey, I hasten to add. Looking for an Irish head in the box. Finds one. Will fall for Ogbenny. Tries to play it back. He gives it to Ida. Back to Ogbenny. Right foot cross. Well, it's going to fall to... And this is Gordon in a foot race now. And here goes Gordon. How quick are you, Anthony? He's slowed it down. Because, well, that's poor from Gordon, actually. Well, he's been totally outdone there from the Irish player there, whoever that may have been. Really poor from Gordon. Although he may be a sub that's fresh as a daisy, and Gordon, of course, isn't fresh as a daisy. But there you go. It was really well defended. Poor from Anthony Gordon. Long ball from Brady to the far side of the pitch where he finds Ogbenna. Ogbenna running forward here. Colwell goes to meet him. England look tired here, I've got to say. And Ireland have definitely got the bit between the teeth at the minute. And if they were to score now, it could be a bit of a squeaky bum time. Here's Ogbenna, who's been the key to it all, really. Having a bit of bravery, going at players. Cuts inside Colwell. Colwell gets a foot in. And England do bring the ball away with Gordon. Now Colwell again. Can go back to Gordon if he wants to. He does do. Gordon. Well, it's a great ball to Rice. Could have gone backwards, but didn't. And now Rice advances the ball. Got Saka wide. He gives it to Saka. Saka against Brady again. Trent's behind him. And there it is. Trent now. Back to Saka. Now Trent and Saka again. Little 1-2s. Kane comes deep to receive it. Can he pass it to an England player this time? Well, he'll pass it a yard to his right to pass 3. Getting pressurised. Goes back to Mark Guehi, who returns the ball back to Saka. And now Saka goes down the line for Trent. And Trent's got a cross. And if he wants to play it, really poor ball from Trent. He needs to come off, actually. He's been dreadful second half. Well in from Guehi, though, to win the ball back. Was it Mainu? No, it was Guehi. Mainu's been very quiet second half as well, by the way. Guehi again, superb. Now Harry Maguire. Grealish has come to receive this time. Goes square to Maguire. Very pedestrian, this. Trent. Little 1-2 with Saka. That's Mainu, in fact. Mainu decides to go backwards. Got Guehi, or Maguire goes to Guehi. And Trent, that's just absolutely abysmal from Trent Alexander-Arnold. Get him off. Crossfield ball looking for Gordon was 20 yards short. And Ogbenny cut it out and pushed on the attack again. Here's Malumbi. Floats the ball to the far side to Ogbenny. Ogbenny couldn't get it down quick enough before Colwell got a foot in. Throw into Ireland. Well, I think England need a few changes. In fact, it's Ireland that are making changes. Off goes Shelvey, Poundland Shelvey. On comes the number 6, Brown, with an E on the end. Smallbone has been absolutely shite. And also coming on is a 13, who is Makatia. On for Adam Eder. From Leicester, Makatia. It'll be a throw into Ireland anyway, which they're trying to take, and it's cut out from Colwell, but they do win the ball back off the Irish play. This might fall for an Ireland player. Maguire gets rid of it. Gordon in the air nods it further forward to Grealish, who is muscled out of it, actually. Now Gahey with a poor header. A good play from Ogbenny, actually. Gets Malumbi in here. Malumbi off to Maguire's foot. Panic station from Mainu. Poor. Kane come deep for it. There's a foul on Gordon there. Really poor one from O'Brien. Over the top on Gordon, and Gordon's holding his ankle. There'll be a yellow card there from O'Brien for that. And hopefully Gordon's okay, because that looked a nasty one. He's back to his feet straight away. Oh, yeah. Poor from O'Brien, that. Well, it's been a very, 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 very boring second half, this. Will England make any changes? Yes, we are. We're going to see Morgan Gibbs-White's going to come on. He's coming on for Grealish. Good first half from Grealish. Been quiet a second half. But he does have his goal, of course. Great finish. And, well, a big celebration. So off goes Grealish. And Gibbs-White's on for him. And Angel Gomez is coming on as well. I think he's going to come on for Manu, I would imagine, or Rice, one of the two. But these are two of Carsley's under-21s teams' key figures, Gibbs-White and Gomez. And he looks very much like Joe Willock, I have to say. It is for Manu. If we were to sign Angel Gomez and played him with Joe Willock, you would never know. And Gordon's off as well. He's off for Eze. So there we go. Eze for Gordon. And Colwell got a yellow card for some reason. Don't know why. Anyway, in come England, it's with Gomez to Rice. Alexander-Arnold. Now Saka. Could go backwards here to Trent. He does do. Trent looking for Eze at the far post, but Malumbo. It's not Malumbo. It's Benny allowed it to go off a throw in. Lee Carsley trying to freshen things up, but he's brought two of the players that he played in his under-21s, Gomez and I guess Eze must have played him as well. Kane beating the air by O'Brien. Header from Colwell. Gomez, little touch, nicely back. Maguire, little hoof. Looking for Eze. Eze doesn't get ahead to it. Gibbs-White is totally done by Ogbenny there. And Ogbenny goes down the line. Good play for him. He's been Ireland's best player by an absolute country mile. Comes all the way backwards, so 12 minutes plus stoppage time. There'll be quite a bit of a stoppage time. If I'm perfectly honest, because of the Coleman injury. Gallagher has it. Floats it wide for Brady. Trent, he's given it to Kane. Kane, well, he's eventually got the pass off to Saka. Too slow to go forward himself, unfortunately. And England missed the chance of scoring there. Here's Gibbs-White. White to Saka. Gibbs-White again. Now to Rice. Now to Angel Gomez. Very small, isn't he, Angel Gomez? Looks diminutive. But he's a good player. Very good player. Plays in France, isn't he? I think he plays for Lyon or Lille, one of them two. Anyway, it's going to fall for... Oh, it's foul there, surely. Will it be a corner? He's going to freak against Gibbs White. And quite rightly so. For a foul on O'Shea. Would have got a corner otherwise. Long clearance from Kelleher. Guehi up against, well, Guehi wins in the air. Saka back to Trent Alexander-Arnold. Further back to Mark Guehi. And Guehi forward. A poor one, looking for Gibbs White, didn't get there. Royce gets a foot in. It's with Malumbi. Malumbi goes, well, he's full Saka there. Smodix with a cross looking for an Ireland head. And it's cleared from Colwell. Gibbs White, maybe not doing that in that area of the pitch, but Ireland go backwards anyway. Keller is well out of his goal. But he goes wide to O'Brien. No, it's Collins, sorry. Nathan Collins. Run down the line here from 17, which is intercepted by Colwell. Will be a corner, I think, to Ireland. No, it's a throw-in. And Evan Ferguson coming on for the last 10 minutes. Should have started, really. On for Robbie Brady. Why Evan Ferguson's starting for these, I'll never know. I'll never know. Robbie Brady's off. And Evan Ferguson's on. Magan says Evan Ferguson's been injured and not had a proper pre-season. I don't care. It doesn't matter to me, but Evan Ferguson with 1 foot missing is better than Adam Eder. Good grief. Anyway, long throw going to come in from the Irish. It's going to be old school, hoof the ball in the middle. Gomez didn't win the ball in the air, but did put a bit of pressure on, and the ball fell in the end for Malumbi. Going forward, little ball foot, and Gomez gets a foot in. Well played. Now Kane. Kane, of course, in his United's position, is just in front of the centre-backs, and he gets a free kick for a foul. And he's holding on to his... Well, first it was his knee, then it was his Achilles. And McAteer pulls him to his feet. Well, I think he was looking for that. Harry Kane, good play. I think just get a kick on the ankle, like, from McAteer. Looks like could be getting some more changes here. Been a really boring second half. John Stones is coming on, and so's Jared Bowen. And Harry Kane's coming off. Who's going to be the armband to? Probably to John Stones, actually. Looks like he's chose the captain, and it's going to be John Stones. So Bowen's on for Kane. That's the quickest Kane's moved all night, to be fair. Some Irish fellow in the crowd giving him some absolute hammer. John Stones for Harry Maguire. So free kick to England, which is taken, and it's with Martin Gahey, who stayed, interestingly enough, in the right centre-back place, and Stone's gone to left, which wasn't the case at the Euros. Eze looking for the ball round the corner to Bowen. Bowen wins it, keeps going. Bowen does really well. He's going all the way himself here. Bowen! Good save, Keller. Really good play from Bowen, really direct. Saka has it now. Gibbs-White. Looking for a pass, gives it to Gomez. Back to Gibbs-White again. Ball inside, looking for Saka. Saka does really well to hold off the defender. Gibbs-White over to Eze. Eze back to Angel Gomez. Angel Gomez back to Rice. And now forward for Gibbs-White. Gibbs-White over to Alexander-Arnold. Rice has been fantastic for England today. Gomez back to Guehi. Now Gomez again. Back to Guehi. And Rice loses it, strange enough. As soon as I praised him, he lost it. And that was on Benny going at the England defence. As he gets back goal side of him. Back he goes to Malumbi. Then to O'Brien. O'Brien's poor pass. Cuts out well by Colwill. Now Gomez. And now Rice. Rice cuts inside the defender. Gets a kick on his ankle and is limping away. Trent. Here's Gomez. Gomez is just sitting in front of the back four, transport the player, ball from side to side. Really good player. Really good player. Here he is again, picking it up deep. Very rarely gives the ball away. There's Arnold with a more advantageous ball to Saka. Saka wide of the Irish penalty area here. He's got 3 players in support in attacking roles. He's going to come back to Trent, I think, in the end. And he does. Trent with a lovely pass there for Rice, who's very advanced there. Rice back to Bowen from West Ham teammate. Now it's with Gibbs-White to Eze. Might pull the trigger. He does pull the trigger. And it goes just wide of the right-hand side post. Yeah, we'll say just wide. It's really wide, actually. It's awful. Not long left, thank God. It's been an absolute dreadful second half. And that man of the match has to be Declan Rice for me. Been outstanding. The England fans in full voice. I think they're singing the national anthem. Ball's with Kelleher. Looking for Saka, but it's going to be cut out, and it's just hoofing to touch. If it makes touch, it does make touch. Don't think England's won it here since the late 70s, early 80s. It's, in Ireland. There was a bit of a bogey side while Jack Charlton was in charge, and after, to be fair. Anyway, the board's with Colwell on the far side. Got a bit of space to move into. Decides to go back to Eze. And Eze just transports it to his Crystal Palace teammate, Mark Guehi. Now Gomez back to Guehi. It's fantasy football here. Stones gets there before the attacker can. Colwell to Eze. England are playing with a bit of fire here. Stones. Nice pass. Into Gibbs-White. First touch goes to Eze. And England are taking the mickey here, trying to. Good play from Stones. Gets out of trouble twice. Colwell down the line looking for Bowen. Bowen's out muscled there, and Arnold will win the ball. Though it's not O'Brien, is it? It's Collins. Collins goes down the line looking for Ogbeni. Ogbeni's beaten this time from Colwell, and it will be an England throw-in. In the final minute of normal time. I don't know how much injury time we're going to have. I was expecting going to be 5 minutes or so. And the Castor adverts around the Aviva are pitiful, to be fair. Guehi plays it all. Well, it's not Guehi, it's Colwell. Goes, it's Pickford. Pickford, that's a nice pass to Arnold. Arnold inside for Saka. Poor from Arnold again. He's been really poor second half. To be fair, so have quite a few of them. Here's Arnold now. Alexander Arnold. I mean, that's just dreadful. Absolutely dreadful from Trent. Just giving the ball away willy-nilly. Back to the Irish then, and it's Ogbenny on the far side. Got 5 minutes of injury time. And we've had 14 seconds of it. There's a chance there of the Irish for Makatia. Cross came in, and it's overhit. And Makatia wants a penalty. He's chipped himself up the knobhead. What an absolute dick splash. He's got to be related to Jason McAtee with an arseholeness like that. Anyhow, T-Rex with a long clearance. It's a bit of a fade, as they say in golf. Will fall for Gibbs White. Back to Colwell. And then back to John Stones. It's got a great heat square of him. And England are just playing time out here. An absolutely dreadful game, this. Second half, especially. Rice looking for Eze. We'll find it's a great ball from Rice. Eze didn't bring it down first time. And comes backwards again. Now Gibbs White. He wants to put his arm up here and show... Well, he knows what he can do, but show the public what he can do. Here's Saka. Inside for Rice. Little 1-2. Good play from Rice and Saka. Saka. Well, Bowen blocked his own teammate shot there, and it eventually falls for Kelleher. Colwell does well against Ferguson. Really well. They were teammates at one point at Brighton, I would imagine. Gomez. That 1-2 with Rice. Now Bowen comes short. Got Gomez square of him. Gomez back to Rice. And it's just keeping the ball. Now it's little effort from the Irish to win the ball back. And England have got little ambition or appetite to go forward. Here's Saka. Up against the number 6. Gets the ball in for Bowen. Good save at the near post from Kelleher. Really good save. Would have been a good goal, that, for Bowen. And Ireland can counter here if they so want to. It's a long agricultural punt looking for Smodics. Never going to get there. Stones cuts it out. Ball is transported to Pickford via Colwell. Bowen almost made a name for himself there. Fox, you're right. This is absolutely dreadful, these Nations League games. No need for them, is there? Like there was no need for friendlies in the first place. Just ridiculous. Anyway, here's Gibbs White with the ball in behind. Saka gets there. Saka's in the box. Saka, will he bend it far corner? Good save, Kelleher. Falls for Eze. Can't get it on target. Should have scored there, Saka, really. But Kelleher did well. Did well with the angles. Knew exactly what he was going to do. And it was good athletic save from Kelleher. Good goalkeeper, him, actually. Anyhow, we are about a minute and 20 seconds away from the end. Hoddle hates Saka. He ain't been great today, to be fair to Hoddle, though. I've got to say, hates Saka. Anyway, Ireland are under pressure at the back. As they might win this, he does win it. Wins it deep in the Irish penalty area. Cuts inside, got no one to go to. We'll give it to Let's give a free kick, ref. What are you talking about, you absolute plebhead? Jesus. When the last 30 seconds, Cole wins the ball in the air, gives it to Declan Rice. I think Levi Cole's had a good game at left back, to be fair to him. And England playing it out from the back with Guehi. Now Gibbs swapped a little flick, not the area to do it. Got away with it because Rice was covering for him. Declan Rice has been absolutely sensational today. And that should be about it, shouldn't it, referee? Indeed it is. So that's finished with a 2-0 win for England. Yes, so there we go. 2-0 to England. Great commentary again, Billy says, Trevor. Learned some new offensive quotes. Yeah, it was a cruise, Chippers, you're right. Thank God it's over. Yes, you're right, King Hoddle. Absolutely dreadful game of football. Certainly the second half. And we can now get on with the rest of our Saturdays, I guess. Dreadful game of football. But we got the game won. And it's been a long time since we beat the Irish on their own muck heap. So at the end of the day, that's good news for me. People say thanks for the commentary. No problem. On the way out, though, folks, hit that thumbs up button. It's really important to us. Just share us in the algorithms of YouTube search engines and kind of indicates us to fellow football supporters. David says, well done, Billy. You've kept your record of having England games to commentate on. Yes, absolutely. Anyway, that's it, folks. We shall see you tomorrow night, I imagine. But we shall see. Keep your eye on socials when we are back in. If you are new to us, hit that subscribe button and hit the thumbs up on the way out. Until tomorrow or Monday or whenever it may be, we shall see you soon. But thanks for joining us today. Thanks to the mods in the background. Away the lads and lasses. It's Newcastle next week, so it will soon be back. Good night, folks.
Come back and check out some green.